Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Short and Sweet Quick Looks. In this episode, we're going to take a look at something that I do fairly often, and that is play chords with no thirds in them. So when would you want to not play the third in the chord? Well, a lot of times that third can make the chord sound a little out of tune, even when your guitar is in tune. If your guitar is slightly out of tune, well, that third can really exaggerate that and make it sound, really, really bad. Another reason why you might want to do that is you're not defining the chord as major or minor, when you don't play that third. So that might be a reason why you want to do it too. So if you don't know what the third of the chord is, the easiest way to find it is just to play the first three notes of the major scale for, that chord, and that third note that you play is the third of the chord. So as an example, we use D. So if you play the first three, of a D major, that F sharp there, that's the third of the D chord. So if you play it, if you play the D chord with it, kind of hear that F sharp there makes it sound a little wonky. If you play it without it, without it, just sounds a little less wonky. So the way that if I'm playing a D, the way I don't play that is I usually just take my little pinky and kind of hook it on the high E there. So even if you hit it, it's just dead. But a lot of times, if the chord, say like an E or something, you can't necessarily, get to it easy like that. I just kind of lift my finger off it slightly, still touching the string. So it's dead, but with it, without it. It just sounds a little sweeter. So again on the D, the normal D chord. Then without it. And what you can do, you can even add the fifth, which would be this high A up here, and play it that way. That would be another way of maybe getting around, playing that third. So guys, as another example, we'll take a look at the E chord. We'll find the third. It's that G sharp. Right there. So when you play the E chord, you just take our finger off it slightly, kind of deaden the string, and then play it. You can tell it sounds just a little sweeter. With it, without it. So you can add the fifth again on that chord, and it would be. So guys, you can't always get away with not playing a third. As an example, the song from Rush called Fly By Night, you almost kind of have to have that in there. That part, you play it without it. I guess you could play it that way, but there's something about when you listen on the album, you can definitely hear that in there. And without it, just doesn't sound quite as right. You could get away with it, but it's, when we play Fly By Night, I leave that in there. So guys, not playing a third is just, kind of like a little easy tool that I wanted to show you here on Short and Sweet Quick Looks. I appreciate everybody that tunes in and watches these. Thanks. We'll see you next time.